Pop up on another flashing like he having visions. All in that when these niggas showing they be bricking. Pretty close to the piece of my buddy, like a lighthouse. And we shooting like Reggie, they calling me lights out. Asking for something, you know that the pipes out. And we bringing them sounds. You know we gon' shine like a lighthouse. We pulling up on the block and we showing like Reggie, they calling me lights out. We to the middle of something, don't ask for something, you know that the pipes out. And the block was so hot that we bringing them pipes out.
Lit Life. Lit Life. Lit Life. What's up, Swizzy? Lit Life.
You know that, bro. What's the
Lit
word,
Life.
man?
Lit Life.
All the way from Boston to the end. Gang, gang.
Hey.
Hey, you know that.
Hey. Hey.
You know what time it is.
Hey. Yeah, no depression, man. That's that motherfucking Swizzy M, no depression. Yeah.
No.
In case you wondering why you feel like you heard that song already before, because we dropped it on Drop It or Stop It a couple weeks back, and this is another artist from our motherfucking goddamn community.
Yeah.
Oh, he was like, I know he's trying to figure out the word. Nigga trying to figure out the word. He said,
Yo, teamwork makes the dream work.
Community.
right.
We were all waiting for that bomb to drop. We're like,
Right.
Public of an environment. This
Word, we saw stuff and
all the way down here from Boston, Massachusetts, man.
Dorchester, man. Dorchester to be exact.
Shout out to everybody who been sending their music to Drop It or Stop It. Shout out to all of y'all. But this is Lit Life. Yeah. So tonight, man, you know who I am. I'm sure you have an idea on who I am. If you don't, I am the boy True Wealth, the mathematician, not the nigga with the E. That nigga's not me. I got Mickey S in the building.
hey, what's up, everybody?
Mickey S. We got BigfaceFifthy in the building.
50.
You know it.
And then we got that boy Swizzy M.
You heard?
All through here, man.
Dorchester's finest.
Yeah, this is dope. We got some good, solid guest co-hosts tonight. I'm happy. This is an awesome way to start a week. Like, I'm feeling this, for real.
Right. Intelligent brothers.
Yes, and we do need to say, just for everybody, those of you that have not watched Lit Life before, what is the rule? If you're on at the end...
So everybody who's watching Lit Life from the beginning to end, Titus, I see you. Cedric, I see you. Everybody who's on there from beginning to end, when you check in at the very end, we'll check up, you know what I'm saying? We'll make sure that you guys get played tomorrow. But you have to. This is something that's also just as important. Put in the subject line of your song that I was listening to Lit Life. I was watching Lit Life. I participated in Lit Life. Because if you don't, then you could just as easily get overlooked. And that's what we don't want to happen. So we want to try to make sure that everybody gets their stuff played. And then also have the new stuff that you guys got to send that shit in. Hurry up. You know what I'm saying? So that tomorrow, we got you, bro.
And for all of y'all that think y'all can be slick and just put that in the damn subject line, this dude, they don't call him mathematician for no reason. He over here already looking. So when you put that in the subject line, he's going to go back to see if you commented, if you were really watching.
Right, to see exactly. And that's the number one thing that you got to do.
Slick.
You got to comment, because if you don't comment, then how we going to know you on there?
Exactly.
Right?
For real.
So participate in the show, and we appreciate y'all. You know what time it is, man. So,
man, how was your week? That's what I want to know. How was your week?
My week was pretty good. It was
good.
Last night.
See, I told you he's being feisty tonight. I told you.
I done had enough.
I done had enough,
You over there capping.
Hey, yo, I done had a day. Oh,
I tried to warn everybody.
That was all plain and dry. Don't get no plain and dry. Good. After last night.
Okay, so all right, put it this way. it culminated. It was one of those. It's one of those like ones where it just has like it's just it builds up and then finally you have like that big. Yeah.
He had enough and he just loud. Like
Did you have like one of those Mickey S meltdowns?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's supposed to be like, he's usually like the motivative or like the brain out of the situation.
Always.
Right.
But yesterday, it was just fucking. We on all out. We out. We all out. We here. Get the camera running. Everybody let's get it.
Yo, like a
We
mathematician.
brought the Boston out of him. Word.
True mathematician knows that y'all gotta have positives and negatives to make
Right.
this shit work. So can't just all the time be acting like it's positive.
Yeah, I'm not a robot, you know.
Exactly. But besides that, how was your week?
Yeah, besides that, it was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of stuff on the way. We've been building a lot of stuff as far as workshop goes and stuff like that. So we're
Yeah.
still working on that for you guys. We set up shout out to Mark. We set up a deal with the Penthouse. So now we're gonna be running the Penthouse. Drop it or stop it showcase. We'll be doing it every week. We might do it every Friday. It
Show some
depends.
love.
It depends on how much people start coming out and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But we might start doing it every single Friday. So drop it, stop it, showcase. Have the guest hosts, have the guests, everybody come out there, and also we'll still be having A&Rs
Yeah.
and different people to come out and work with us. You know what I'm saying, and listen to you guys' music. So
Yeah.
I would definitely suggest if you are in the Atlanta area or if you can get your ass to Atlanta.
I've had a lot of people DM me.
Come show
being
your
like,
face, man.
I'll come from
Pop
out
the
of state.
fuck
I've had
out.
people from up
Pop
north,
out. It's the
Midwest,
pop out.
Cali,
Pop out,
East Coast, like people DMing me and being like, I will come. I just need a little bit of notice. Because I be posting. I'm horrible at posting people. I'm horrible at social media. And I'll post like the day before and they're like, damn. Like
Right,
I would have,
right.
can you
Right.
give me at least a week's notice? So,
Yeah, I feel you.
Everybody come out, man. He's giving you a chance to show your face.
yeah.
Let them see what you made for.
Absolutely, and yeah, so definitely the freaking Penthouse is gonna be crazy. We're gonna have we're building the stage. We're gonna do all kinds. It's gonna be lit. Like we turning it because it's already nice
Yeah.
and it's already cool for performance and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, dope.
But I want to take it up one more level because you know that's how we do it around here. We just gotta take it up a notch.
We
Just
have
one
to.
more notch for you, just to help. You know what I'm saying?
To your
Get the
mother.
artists up through there. You feel me?
Yeah, because I think, you know, everybody that you have on your portal and on your format, like we're all in entertainment to some capacity, and like we're all in it, so we all know like how things should be, how stages should look, like how, you know, like who are the people that need to be there.
Right.
So like that's the thing when you do. This is one thing, like when you guys do open mics, it's dope, it's awesome, like y'all should do open mics because it's about relevancy, it's about getting your name out. It's not all the time about making a dollar, like sometimes it's actually about because networking will actually get you to the dollar. So like you gotta think in that way also.
Yeah, you gotta connect with everybody.
You have to.
Facts.
And the thing about something like this is that we are in the business, so we know who should be there, we know who we're gonna invite. We specifically invite them for a reason. Like I tell everybody around me, there is like a means to my madness. I know I sound crazy, but there is a means to the madness. So, yeah, like you guys definitely have to check out one of those events. I'm excited about that shit. My week was cool. Let me point this out real quick. It's always fun to me, like, to go to the airport because you like really see how different cultures are. So I'm not gonna say what this culture, like what ethnicity this person is, because I don't want to offend anybody. But we get like, I'm just walking along. Y'all know me. I'm just like da-da-da-da-da, just like walking along, getting on the elevator. I'm like all happy-go-lucky, get to the elevator, and the dude is like, the dude, which is another ethnicity, he's like, push. I'm like, is there a bellman? Like, I'm in the garage of the airport. Is there like a bellman here? Who's he talking to? He was talking to me, so I was like, okay, I'll play along. So I pushed the button for dude. Mind you, he's got his hands free. He's got his hands free. He could have pushed the button. He told me to push the button. I was like, fine, I'm in a good mood. I'll push it for you. So then we get on the elevator, and like, and then he's like, 3. Oh.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
You a good person because we'd have been sitting in that.
Okay, I was like, how far is this really gonna go? So I pushed it, and we get off on the same level. We get up to the counter. Dude, there is somebody in front of me. There's like 2 people in front of me. We get up to the counter. Okay, first, before we get out the elevator, like I had myself positioned at the elevator. I'm like, I'm getting my ass out. Like I had my flats on. I'm like ready. I'm like, you treated me like a bitch this whole time. Like I'm gonna be the first one out this elevator. So the doors open. He almost bogarts me. He knocks me over with his freaking suitcase, with his freaking electronic suitcase. Like pushes me out the freaking way, rolls over my toes, gets out the elevator. So I'm like walking off fast trying to get the counter before him. So I get to the counter, 2 other people in front of me. And he's like, excuse me, and you should have seen the girl behind the desk. She looked up at him like that slow, like come up look, like fuck you. He did not say one word. Like he didn't try to get in front of me.
No.
He didn't try to. But it's funny to me how different cultures are. Like I said, I'm not gonna say what culture he was, but it's funny to me because like clearly you didn't respect a female, but that's not how we do it in the ATL. So get your shit together, dude at the airport that ran me over.
Yeah.
It might just be him and not his culture, you know.
Yeah, and also that too. Don't be one of those people who just throw a whole. Don't Donald Trump. Please don't Donald Trump. You finna throw everybody, his whole culture in the box just because of one funky ass nigga.
He's like, obviously he ain't
No,
funny.
that's not true. That's not true. Thinking back, that
Obviously
is not
he's
true.
funny.
Like I've had a lot of encounters with that same.
Same?
And
Okay.
I am a friend with somebody of that culture, and they will tell me. Like, if they're standing waiting for a train or a bus, the woman knows. Don't even try to get your funky ass on that bus before your man, because your man getting on there first. Once all the men are on, you can get your ass on the bus.
I already know what culture she's
I already know.
Clearly, assalamu alaikum, my man. You know,
Anyways, but besides that, this week was really, really dope. I got like a bunch of stuff going on with Vision Ventures too, but I'm mostly excited for the stuff that we got going on with Lovely Years, because it just encompasses so much. Like it's not just radio, it's community and all that good stuff.
Right, because we about to start doing these. Yeah, so we have these workshops for the kids that we're starting to do too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's shout out to Lady. It's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of stuff we got going, and a lot of stuff that we have in the works. We'll be going to like the little high schools and to the elementary schools, because Atlanta has a lot of places where there are, access for kids to studios. Like they actually have studios in the school.
Public libraries have studios now.
At the library, you can go to the studio in the library.
Yep.
That's ill, because in Boston they don't got that.
Nothing like that in Boston.
Yeah,
Know what
it's
I'm saying?
crazy.
Like it's because they really
That's why I
try
like
to.
That's why I like it down here, because they're more for the community. That's
Right.
why I like it down here. In Boston, they're just ready to send somebody away.
Right.
But you gotta
They're
know how to
building a
run
whole
this
bunch
shit.
of crazy ass houses in the hood, trying to kick everybody out. You know?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's re-gentrification. No, it actually kind of made me a little bit nauseous to my stomach when I went last time, and I saw on Warren Ave, like right across the street from Warren Gardens, in the brownstones. It was just total.
Yeah,
just
like,
It used to be the gas station.
Crazy.
Huh?
You remember when the gas station was over there?
Yeah.
Like right across the street from Warren Gardens?
Yep.
It used to be a gas station. It wasn't like I don't think it was a funeral home. I don't think it was a funeral home.
No, you talking about it was alright. So right next to the funeral home, it used to be a body shop, and that was my nigga's body shop.
Do they have a studio
still there.
in the
It's
funeral
still there?
home?
Oh yeah, it's still there. Well,
It's
that's
still
what's up.
there?
Right next to the funeral home.
Yeah, right next to JB Johnson.
Facts.
Is there a studio in the funeral home?
Nah, there ain't none of that going on there. You might find like 3
I'm
studios.
just asking.
The whole city got like 3 official studios, and then all of it's like a whole
What?
bunch of like in your house or like
Yep.
other shit like that. But for real,
I
it's
don't even know no official studios in Boston, honestly.
I know
Cyber
a few.
Sound. I know a few.
No,
I know
because
a
I
few.
got people from Connecticut and shit that tell me that they're like, oh no, there's like no, and I'm like, oh okay.
Connecticut
Like I'm
is
not gonna
different,
say
though,
like
But
I
you
can call
gotta,
them a lie, but I don't.
call them out 24 hours earlier and all that.
Plus,
other
Connecticut's
stuff,
not
you
even
know?
Boston. You gotta
Well, I
leave
know
Boston to go to
that.
Connecticut.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I know. I'm not.
That's
that
why they
stupid.
gonna have the studios though, like OT, like when, like.
I mean, because you would think if Boston had it, then you would think that Connecticut, but like like I'm just saying.
They do mad karaoke though. Everywhere
Ooh,
do
let's go do
karaoke.
some. I want to do some. We need to do some drop it or stop it karaoke.
Okay.
Anyways, we
Drop It or
digress.
Stop It karaoke with songs that have been played on Drop It or Stop It.
Oh,
Some
Cool.
shit like that.
that'd be
I
kind
done
of
walked
dope.
in some karaoke spots and heard some crazy.
That'd be kind of dope.
Hell yeah. So shout out to everybody rocking with us. Shout out to T Lamont, I see you. JBM Nova, I see you. Brizzy West, I see you. Chronic Beats, I see you. Titus, I see you. Man, shout out to everybody rocking with us. You know what time it is, man.
Yeah, so we got a bunch of dope stories tonight. Plus, we got our special guest that we're going to get into with a few questions tonight. He's going to spill his guts.
You see it.
For sure. So I don't know. Should we take a music break first, or you just want to dive into it?
Let's hop into some music real quick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get on
I know.
warm up
I
right
feel like
quick.
we need
Yeah.
to like get like I don't know. I feel kind of I don't know. I think I'm so pissed off at the man in the elevator type of thing.
Right, I can dig that. All right, so this is some that new Gunna featuring Hood Rich Pablo Juan, Almighty. We back in a second.
It's
Well,
not
the
good.
Ears Radio, Lit Life.
Look at that body, baby. Cool body, cool body.
10,000 million people in pounding.
No,
Gosh, we got a photo
What's happening there, J.D.?
That's the last thing.
on YouTube.
Man, you got a whole wireless mic. Set your mic down, nigga, like it's plugged up. This nigga goofy.
Yo, they banging on you on Instagram.
What they say? I know I look like shit tonight.
Nah, they talk about
Okay, James. Oh, yo, he got PG on there.
What do you say?
Hey, yo, come in, buddy.
What they say?
They said, buddy, bring your cones over. Okay.
I hate you guys.
We got. Hey, this shit about to be jumping tonight. Did you add me?
Huh?
Did you add me?
Yeah.
You did? Yeah, nigga. He got both audience up there, buddy.
Huh?
He got both audience up there. Don't look at that shit. Don't put no near them.
Hey.
That's crazy. I didn't even know we about to.
Yeah, this right here gets a yeah.
You know how to step out. That's crazy.
He thought this was gonna be on the video.
Okay, people, y'all see you got blocked. Hold on, let me see.
How much time we got? 30 seconds. I'm not playing.
Shout out to everybody.
Hey, lit life. Hey, hey, hey,
Got you, fam.
lit life. Hey,
They got you in your drunken mode.
you already know what time it is, man. Hey, hey, lit life,
Hey.
lit life.
Lit Life on a Sunday night. Bringing this weekend right.
Yep, to a close the way it's supposed to go. Or is it to a
I
beginning?
don't know. I always think like Sunday is bringing something in, but everybody is like, no, Monday brings it in. I'm like, whatever.
I promise you, I've always felt like Monday. I think it has to do with me going to church and stuff like that, but
Okay.
I always felt like Monday was like the beginning of the week.
Yeah.
Or it might have been school, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
it might have been school. Yeah, because I
School,
always feel like
definitely.
Sunday. I don't know.
Cool. Now Sunday definitely. Sunday prepares you like
That's what
when
I
you
feel.
growing up, mom's
yeah,
like,
I
no,
feel
get
like
everything ready for. Get
That's
everything
like
ready
the chill
for.
day, the day to
you know?
get ready.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
get it prepared.
Monday, the
That's
rest
the
of the week.
That's the
like
that's the
mentally
prep,
ready
you feel
and
me?
preparing, and
Yeah,
then
you did.
Monday, you already gotta have
That's
engines
the
running.
pregame.
Like,
Monday,
you
people
can't
who
rev
don't-
up your engine on Monday. Like it's got to be revved up on a
Yeah,
Sunday.
exactly. People who don't do that on Sunday go into Monday slump.
Exactly.
That's how it always is.
Real quick, everybody who's on the Instagram on Wealth ENT, go to Wealthy Ears Radio on YouTube. It's much better, it's much clearer, and I can see your comments. Check in either way, but you know how it is. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
saying?
kind of fall. I'm trying to see what y'all
We
saying
love
over
you.
there.
I know it's
Look,
hard work. It's
PG.
hard work to
Everybody,
move over to
what's happening?
YouTube.
I know I
Come
got
over
some
here.
people in there. I'm trying to see what y'all kicking.
Wealthy Ears Radio on YouTube.
Wealthy is, man.
Wealthy Ears Radio on YouTube, so it's you know what I'm saying. So we can actually see what y'all talking about and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard. It's hard work.
Hold on, bro. Say
Like,
that one more
pushing
time.
the-
Say that one more time for my gram, bro. Where
Wealthy
we at?
Ears Radio on YouTube right
Bring
now.
it here.
Wealthy Ears Radio
Bring
on
it in.
YouTube, man. Log in. Everybody on Instagram, Wealthy Ears
Tap it,
Radio,
tap it.
YouTube. We there.
Yes, and talking about that, we also want everybody to call in because we've got a question of the day that I'm sure is going to have a lot of different opinions on it. So we always have a question of the day, and we want you guys. Of course, we'll take your comments on YouTube, preferably not IG, but we will take it. Move over to YouTube, like they were saying, but also call us at 404
900 2098.
Okay, you dropped the ball this
I'm
time.
looking for the number.
I'm looking at you like my peripheral is like, let's get that number again. It is
404
900
2098. And everybody who wants to submit music, don't submit the shit yet. Submit at the end of the show.
Yes.
The email is wealthentsubmissions@gmail.com. We got you for tomorrow, but you gotta check in at the end of the show. The rules, you know how it is. You gotta rock with us for the whole show, and we gonna play you tomorrow.
Yes.
So that's how you get your guaranteed slot for tomorrow. So wealthentsubmissions@gmail.com.
Definitely. Okay, question of the day. So it came out over the weekend that Chris Brown is hanging out again with, drumroll, Rihanna.
Oh. Hey yo,
dog, that's my dog.
He's in the trenches for dog Boston. Shout out Chris.
That goes to show real love never dies.
Oh.
That's a fact. A little mistake that the media blew out of proportion. It happens everywhere. That's it, dog.
They did blow it out of proportion.
So that's what you wait. So that's what you guys both believe, that was just a little mistake that the
Okay.
Nah, it definitely wasn't.
I believe, of course, media is always
What part we talking about?
always.
Yeah,
Media
Yeah,
is always gonna like blow it out of proportion. They're always gonna blow it out of proportion.
That ain't blown out of proportion. Like, you shouldn't be doing all that.
Nah, yeah, he forced it. Don't get it fucked up. He definitely forced it. He did a
I
little
ain't
too
gonna
much.
say though, like, but we
it
gonna act like we ain't
happens.
seen it. You feel me? We
It
all
happens.
come. For me, it happens, and that don't mean you don't love somebody. Like, you feel me? Just some people just don't know how to
Bro,
handle
I bet
it.
it won't happen again. Let's put it like that.
Right.
That's the number one thing
That's
that I
a
was
fact.
thinking about.
I don't think it would have happened again after
Do
it
y'all
happened the first time.
seriously think? Come on now. Do y'all seriously think? Because the way it happened was like and I've been on the other end. Like I've been like had guns pulled on me, people knocking me out and shit. So like
Your boyfriend though?
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I just thought
So no, it's not. I'm not gonna have
If your
flashbacks.
man is
I'm fine.
pulling out guns and all that on you, then I don't know.
Listen.
down.
What I'm
Okay,
saying,
yeah.
what I'm saying is when shit like that happens, normally it is not just when it comes like a big thing. Okay, she did have bruises. Okay, we can all agree. We don't think Rihanna gave herself those bruises. So something to an extent like that. That is not the first time that shit happened.
Yeah, you right.
Okay.
But that shouldn't happen in a relationship,
So,
period.
to me, that's what I'm saying. A mistake to me is somebody pushes me. Okay, maybe you like knock me upside the head. Okay, a mistake one time. A mistake is not like you bruise me all the fuck up, you know, all that shit. So what happened between Chris and Rihanna to me is not a mistake because it happened before.
Right, I wouldn't say a
However,
mistake.
however, I mean, everybody does
Yeah,
change.
nah, people have
Everybody
them type
does
of relationships
change.
where they you know,
Mhm.
we all see people that's in a relationship where they happy but they abusive to each other.
Right, but that means they're really not actually happy.
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
no.
It's hard because I just
That's
see
the
people that's
charade.
not really happy but really in love. You feel me? Like they be in love.
No.
They're in love
Yeah.
with the thought of being in love. They're not in love with getting the
Right.
shit knocked out of them
Yeah,
because
not
they
in love
don't
with
know
that.
better.
Yeah,
They don't
that's
know
just what
better.
they is. That's
Look,
what
it just
I'm saying.
You know
depends
what
on
I'm
how
saying?
often
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah, so
Let's
I'm
put it
just
like
saying it
this.
don't mean their love ain't there because they obviously love each other. Rihanna and
Because
Chris
I'm
obviously
gonna
love
be
each other.
honest. In the beginning, when I was really, really young in college, because I didn't come up in a violent like family. I came up the opposite, like, oh, you just forgive people, you know, like in the church and everything. So it's like when it happened to me the first time, I was in love with the fact of being in love, and I thought you're just supposed to forgive it. But then I'm laying in a hospital bed, you know what I'm saying? Like it can progress to things. So
Yeah.
it's not that you're not in love.
Yeah.
You can be in love with somebody
even
that
worse
does
than
that.
Even worse than that, love is dangerous sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Love can actually be very dangerous because it could drive a person to do something that they would never think of doing.
Yep.
Number one, like you get ran the hell over by someone who fucking loves your ass. I know somebody who it happened to personally.
I've ran
The nigga got ran the fuck over, nigga, and had to broke his leg in like 3 places and some more shit
Oh, shit.
because
I just fucked up
his
something.
shorty loved him.
I didn't run over him. I
She
just backed
forced
up.
the shit out
I
of
just
him.
backed up over
That was back
him
on.
and just
That
fucked
was
up.
in Boston. Yeah, she tried to
She tried to kill me.
she
didn't
tried to
wanna
whack
fuck
his
me.
ass.
She tried to kill me.
She definitely tried to whack him. But
I hope it wasn't no big body either. If it was a big body,
he was a big dude though. He was like
Charges, everybody
That's
just
why
got
she
a
was.
charge.
That's why she was like, I gotta run his ass over.
Everybody got a charge
Like,
around here though.
tried to air
No.
him. But
We're not trying to make light of this, but sometimes like you do have to, like, you can't be like so serious. You got to really talk about it in a real life situation, because a lot of people really don't, and that's what we want to know. Like, do you guys think that it's cool that Rihanna and Usher?
Usher.
Why am I thinking about Usher? I don't even like him. God forbid. Wash my mouth out. Ugh. Like, purge me. I don't
Rihanna,
even like Usher.
and Chris
Word,
Breezy.
what's up with Usher? Yeah,
Why did that
yeah,
even
let
come
it
out?
burn.
Why did that even come out?
Ain't nothing wrong with
Usher
Usher.
had that heat in the 2000s. What's wrong with
Wow.
that?
Moving
I never
mountains.
talk about Usher. Anyways.
That Confessions?
Anyways,
come
Rihanna-
on, cuz.
I didn't like
Rihanna
that.
I was like
and
8, like,
Do you guys-
in the mirror with it, like,
I'm about ready to start a new rumor.
Oh, got Usher wave on God.
No,
Let it
for real.
burn.
No, but do you
Yeah,
guys, and all of you guys, honestly, like, do you guys think, and everybody call in, do you think that Rihanna and Chris Brown should give it another go? All of y'all, what do you think?
All right, so from my perspective, do I believe they should give it another go? I believe in second chances. I also believe that people make certain see, I feel like, let's put it like this. I've already said this before too. My father said to me one time that if you ever feel like putting your hands on a woman, that's when you know it's time to leave.
Mm.
So at the end of the day, it's one of those things where you have to kind of make that decision that you got to leave and don't put your hands on her. But when you come to a situation where, you know, you're in love and stuff like that, it happens, you're both children, then you guys have maybe, 9 years? It's been a while since so they both matured, they're both grown.
Yep.
Chris probably don't put his hands on women no more. You know, all that. He might have changed. Like, you know, he might even be, you know what I'm saying?
You live
Like you actually
Right,
live and learn.
right. I
Or
agree.
he
I
might
agree.
be like R. Kelly, and you live and you don't learn a fucking thing.
Like,
And
you just
Nah, but
keep
that's a
on,
whole
like,
nother
you keep
level.
getting worse
That's
and
a
worse.
whole nother level of not learning.
So
You cannot learn. You
Because
can
his
anger
started
issues
out-
is problems. You feel me? He might just have obviously Chris Brown got anger issues.
Right, and you can
crazy,
go to anger
bro.
management and stuff
We
like
all
that.
have anger issues.
Right.
I mean, he just don't know how to handle
R.
it.
Kelly just has
But
like
like
Kelly's
in little ass
crazy.
girls, they ain't no.
Yeah, he's wild.
They ain't no
Psychosis
little
Before we
issues.
knew all about any of this, he was in high schools and
Right.
everything, bro. We didn't think nothing of that.
Didn't think none of this nigga over there
That's
performing
crazy.
at the high school. But
Yeah,
see,
that's what I'm
crazy.
saying,
And he
bro.
be going and he's just back at it. Like,
No,
he's
he
like,
over there like that was a bad when he was going to high school. Like that was the back in the day where you didn't really have.
Doing the prep
Why am I
rallies.
making myself laugh
Why the
about
fuck
this?
is a
Like, no, he
39-year-old
built his Rolodex. Can you see R. Kelly with like
it's
the
crazy.
Rolodex?
It's crazy because I still like some of his music.
Bro, don't get it fucked
Why
up. He
am I
made good
making
music,
myself
bro, but it's
laugh? He's
just
just-
crazy when you
yeah.
listen to it.
His
It's like, yo,
background
this
is
dude was probably
wild.
talking about a little girl.
No, that's what his
Bro, that's
wife. That's what
crazy.
we were just talking about. That his wife,
Yeah, that
his
is sick.
ex-wife
That's
said
crazy,
on an
bro.
interview. His ex-wife said, "Y'all think that his lyrics are just fun lyrics." She was
Beautiful
like, "Those
music and
shits
stuff.
for real."
For real, yeah.
Like,
come on,
she-
bro.
We already real.
Yeah,
Bro, they
like,
really
like, y'all
broke
think those
down.
are
They
just
broke
beautiful
down the
songs.
ignition.
Right.
I'm like, what?
But he's actually talking about their little girls.
That
Like
nigga said
what's-
hot and fresh out the kitchen. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
No. Even worse, that man said, the things I wanna do to you, nobody has to know. He meant the shit out of that, bro.
Oh God.
Bro, he meant the shit out of that, bro.
Nobody
That was an
will
epic
know
line.
because he's locking them up in a
Man, everybody
basement.
knows.
But look at, even worse, even deeper, bro.
Jeez.
All that download shit. I didn't even think about it. it's now registering in my head, all the download shit. See, now, when you think of the download, you think of men download, right? Because it turned into like this, like men being on the download shit. But it originally started from him being with little ass girls and telling them, let's keep this shit on the goddamn download. I never
Yeah.
thought about that shit, bro.
Yeah,
And that was an epic
exactly.
record, bro. That record
Download.
actually culture. It culturally, it did something to our culture to the point where we actually now actively use that shit every fucking day, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, down
Yeah.
low. That's
Yeah.
where that shit came from, bro. Keep it on the down low.
You got it. You got a good point.
Nobody has to
Got a good
know. That man was talking to
You know, you can't
a
believe
real,
it.
yeah.
one
Shit
little
like
ass.
We all saying the right tone. You hitting the right. Like, come on. Give it
Man,
up.
okay,
Give it
so
up.
y'all call us at 404.
900.
2098.
Can I get some help tonight? I feel like I'm on an island by myself tonight.
404-900-2098. But yeah, man. So we see. I see. Jay Dan said, people don't understand love, and they get comfortable with the idea of what they perceive as love, which is very true. That's very true. Sometimes, the thing is, love is it's so intangible that it's hard. There are some people who don't even believe it exists. Some people who just think
they just don't know what it is yet.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's a very confusing subject, but it's also something that can put you in a bad position.
Let the guards down.
Yeah, there are people who I know, actually, for instance, I know somebody who lost his life over a fight with a girl, and his birthday was the exact same date as mine, and him and my father were like best friends growing up. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy having two sons with the same birthday and stuff. And my best friend, he gets murdered the day before our 18th birthday.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Over a girl, over some love stuff. All right, so we got a caller. Let's see. What it do? Wealthy Ears Radio. What's happening?
Man, I'm sick. I'm like R. Kelly situation, right?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, that type of stuff happens a lot in the black community. And, we just don't talk about it. But a lot of girls, young girls, get molested. Them the ones that grow up being strippers and stuff, R. Kelly just brings it to life.
Yeah, that's true.
It didn't happen enough.
That's true. What you think about Rihanna and Chris Brown getting back together?
I think it's great. I think if more women gave their men extra chances to mess up, we'll have more happy relationships.
Okay, that's a dope perspective.
Women let their ego get involved, and their friends all do really crazy, influence. But I think a lot more people get happy if they can keep their relationship private and work to the problem.
Right. I think Rihanna also needs a big story about herself right now because she's been out of the limelight for a very long time. Actually, I just thought about that shit. She's been out of the limelight long enough.
Nobody ever questioned the female.
She got a black eye.
Yeah, that's why. She's a female.
Thank you for calling.
Appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
That's why though. She's a female. People just look at the black eye, like the boost. They don't even care about.
But see, that's
her side.
You know
Did he say what his name was? Damn. Shout out to whoever that was.
Yeah, shout out. Thank you for calling us. But you know what? I knew this was going to bring up a lot of conversation. But remember, a couple of months ago when we had some guests on, and we were talking about, should we do you want to get that first?
Yeah, I think that might be.
I think that's him. Yeah.
What it do? This the same caller?
Yeah, the same caller, bro.
So who this is anyway, and where you at? You in Nashville?
It's Mike Ross. I go by Mike Ross Music. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee right now.
Yeah, shout out to Nashville.
Are you sending stuff tomorrow to drop it or stop it?
Yeah. I'll take you by. I just want to see if you guys can play it.
Okay, we definitely will. We absolutely gonna play that tomorrow. You gotta just stick with us for the whole night, and we got you for sure. Check in. Right, I appreciate that, man. Oh yeah, so.
Oh gosh, what were we just talking about? Dang. No, I get into people's calls, so sometimes I forget.
We was talking about how, female gets the bruise and then everybody just looks at it.
Oh yeah, so we had a guest on, thank you. We had a guest come on and we had gotten into a really heated discussion about he was saying you need to go out, you need to tell it to everybody, you need to give the name of who it was. And I'm like, okay, it has happened to me before by somebody that is considered a celebrity, but I will never say the name. I don't have to be free to say that name. That doesn't make me free. What frees me is to forgive the person. What frees me is to know that, hey, I can be a spokesperson for this. I can be a spokesperson against it. But if you think me giving the name is going to stop him, I can't possibly get a hold of every single person that he might do it with again.
Yeah, but
I don't have to get
You got to understand where he's coming from.
So look, I get that. And I get the same exact perspective. All right, for instance, I know people who are spokespeople for different things, right? Like, I know somebody who's a spokesperson for HIV. I know him personally, right?
Yeah.
She goes to different places. She does big, meetings and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
she goes and she tries to help people who have it get through it, and she
That's
tries
dope.
to mentor them and advocate for them. But do you think that she doesn't get up there and say that she has it?
No, but she doesn't tell who gave it to her.
She probably, no, she does.
Oh.
No, she does.
Sorry,
She
whoever
lets
does
that shit know.
No, I'm just saying
No,
everybody
so-
has their own style.
No, so-
I just don't feel like I
Yeah,
can
that's
do
you.
that.
Yeah, that's just
No.
everybody got feel how they don't feel.
But what I mean is like, so from the other perspective is like, you're actually empowering these women to be able to do it by having, I understand that it's actually your own. It takes a amount of strength to not say it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's still, but there are other people who want to say it so bad, and they need you.
Yeah,
they need you to be
to
like,
say it.
yo, this is boom, 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 and then if you say it, that's the
They
reason.
might just say it,
Listen,
yeah.
Yo,
honestly,
okay, perfect
no,
example.
no.
We're
Just
talking
give me
about
one
Chris
second.
Brown.
Give me one second. Give me
Okay.
1 second. This is the exact reason why
Yeah.
Bill Cosby it took 30 years for somebody to all of a sudden say
right.
something.
And
And
then
then all of a
everybody else
sudden,
wanna say something.
it's
All these
because
people came out.
it's
Yeah.
because they needed
That
the
strength,
I
strength of the
disagree.
one person.
You know why I disagree?
Look, if what he did is true and this shit is really
Yeah,
what happened,
like, yeah,
I
assuming
really
that.
believe that shit. But
Like-
that's assuming that's really because they might just be literally just trying
Yeah.
to
Some
destroy
people
the man's
just
career.
just want some
Because he
backup.
wanted to buy
Like, they just
CNN,
need somebody.
Yeah.
But
Like
It's an
assuming,
evil word out there.
exactly. Like assuming it is true that he did those things. Okay, he's in jail. Like, let's not debate that. Whatever my feelings are about that. The thing is that I disagree because I don't think somebody coming out and being Bill Cosby did this to me is gonna stop somebody. Believe me, there are stop. Let me finish.
That nigga's in jail.
No,
he ain't doing it to no one else.
no. Let me finish.
Oh,
Let me
yeah,
finish.
That's a big stuff.
That is no. But go ahead.
Okay. It's the entertainment world. If somebody says something one time, I'm sorry to bust everybody's bubble. That's not gonna like make the whole world be like, oh my God, like send him to jail. That's part of the thing that's already fucked up is the whole society of like a guilty until proven innocent. Like you got to have like 30 people come against you before you actually go to jail. It's got to be like years and years of suffering. Okay, that's a whole nother subject. But what I'm talking about right now, the reason I disagree is because I feel like if females would be out there empowering each other to say, yo, if somebody is doing this to you, come talk to me. If parents are empowering their children, look, I'm not going to put you in a bad situation. I'm not going to take you there. Hell no, you're not 18.
That's understandable.
You're still under me. I'm not going to put you in this situation. I don't feel like if I go out and say XXX did this to me, there's gonna be somebody waiting on his doorstep.
Hold on,
because
Extension did it to you?
no, I just
Yeah, that's fucked
XXX.
up.
No, the thing is, look, perfect example is this. Chris Brown did the shit to Rihanna, allegedly, whatever. We all saw the pictures. Wasn't it like a few months later, him and Karrueche are like the couple? Did that